Hey up everyone, Rich here at OnlyVans. Today we've had the pleasure of being invited to Spinneys at Flintshire to have a look at some of their 2022 models. I hope you enjoy. Now we're going to have a look at the Swift Conqueror 580. So this caravan on the road is £35,360. Let's take a look inside. So first impressions of the Swift Conqueror 580. So things that jump out at me straight away is I love the light panels of the wood. So you'll see that in the kitchen, you'll see it out here as well. I also like this really big front bay up there, so I can see people having flowers on the front, or I can see dogs standing in the window or whatever. It's where your TV is going to go. I think it's really bright. Layout looks good. Curtains and everything feels nice. The seats feel nice. First thing Lisa said when she sat down was how comfy the seats were. First impressions are really good. Classic Swift. Taking you around the van then, so you've got your cassette there and your access to your flusher. Moving round to your battery. You've also got your water intake there. It's got the traditional black Swift front, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Moving around to this side then, where you've got your outdoor barbecue and access to your storage underneath the seats. You've also got your power, outdoor power as well. Your vents for your fridge and freezer, and access to the storage under the bed. And finally moving around to the back of the caravan. So this is the view from standing in the kitchen, looking down into the living space there. So as you can see, the silver colour is really nice, it's really bright, and you've got the two light stripes going up either side of that front window as well, which is really nice. Well, I really like that. Now on this Conqueror here, it's got 3 units at the top for storage. So there you've got your DAB radio, so it's good to see DAB radios in caravans these days. So you've got that unit there. You've got this one here with a shelf as well, and then your corner one as well. Oh goodness, I wasn't expecting that. So that one pulls out, and once again you've got plenty of space in those. Over the other side as well, looks like it's going to be exactly the same minus the DAB radio, so loads and loads of space in this one, absolutely truckloads. And we're going to get caught out again, there we go, and loads of space in there as well, good utilisation of the space at the front. The storage on this front bay, so like we said before, you've got that whole wooden unit there, so you've got a TV aerial socket, a 3-pin, and also your satellite cable. So from what I can understand, you can actually get a 32-inch TV on that shelf there. Obviously it's going to take up a bit of light at the front. No TV unit here, so the only place that you could put a TV if you wanted to have a TV in the front of the van would be on that front unit. There we go, and again, 2 USB sockets there as well. I think it's always good to have them because it saves using your 3-pin adapters. Now the front space here. So you've got one of those tables that pops out and lies flat for if you're going to be eating Dominoes, etc. So just pop that back in. And then the storage at the front. So you've got your drawer there, and you've also got the what we call the paperwork drawer, so that's where all the manuals and all that sort of stuff go for the caravans. In this cupboard here is where you've got all your water stuff for your water tank, and the instructions on how to use it there as well. Down on floor level, so under there you've got all the space in the world. You've also got access to the storage from the outside of the van as well. And then still plenty of storage in there, not as much as the other side because you've obviously got your onboard water tank and all that sort of stuff. Just love this the silver stuff here and this sort of felt wall as well. It looks so nice. So this is standing by the door looking at the kitchen. So you've obviously got your kitchen surface extender as well. A really big bowl there. I mean, that is massive. You've got your water, 2 electric points as well. So I always say kettle and toaster. Above, storage for glasses there, loads of storage in there. And this side you've got where you store your plates and all that sort of stuff as well. So what I really like to see, 3 gas, 1 electric, but also at the top your microwave is not above your hob, so that's really good. I do like to see that. So plenty of storage up there, and then in here is where you're going to store your cutlery and all that jazz. And then underneath, cupboard 1, and then cupboard 2 down there as well. You've got your gas grill, gas hob, and storage for your pots and pans and stuff like that. Now, standing with your back against the sink, looking at your fridge freezer. So above the fridge, you've got that absolutely massive storage space up there. You've got your Dometic fridge with my favourite thing in the world, which is your fridge, which opens from 2 ways. I don't know whoever came up with that or why they came up with that, but I love it. So into the fridge, you've got your 3 bits of storage on the inside. Once again, you've got a really, really tall fridge. So you haven't got a designated or separate freezer, but you've got a cooler box or an ice box in there, a mini freezer for those bits that you do need to freeze. Looking into the bedroom now from the kitchen, as you can see, it's nice and bright in there. So let's go and have a look. This is the bed set up in day mode. So we'll have a look at night mode in a minute. But just to the side of the bed, a wardrobe there that has got a load of space in there. So that's obviously where you've got your table and your TV area. But there's plenty of space in there. Below the wardrobe, 2 USB points, great for charging phones, and you've got your main light for the bedroom, and then 3 really handy drawers in there, pants, socks, boots, all that sort of stuff. Storage above the bed now, 2 long cupboards, plenty of storage in there to store your bits and pieces. And then at the other side of the bed, once again, you've got your long wardrobe in there, your hanging rail. No USB sockets this side, but you've got a 3-pin and another light, and no chest of drawers this side, but you've got this big cupboard here that's got 2 levels on there. Bed in day mode, so let's pull it out now. So this is night mode. So, as I mentioned before, the struggles with this day mode, night mode bed is trying to, for me, I'd really struggle. I'd have to go through sideways and stuff like that. But if you're in terms of a single axle caravan, and if you're looking for a fixed bed, they're absolutely brilliant. Nice bathroom door there, nice sort of grey wall there as well, door leading into the bathroom. So let's have a look at that. So toilet there. On the left hand side you can see these shelves here, so that's great for storage. No storage at the top, that's where the lights are, or beneath. Right in front of you is a big 2-shelf cupboard. I got my words all mumbled up. And you've also got small area for storage there. Toilet roll, bit more storage down there by the vent. Hand towel here. And you've obviously got a bit of storage there as well. And underneath there's plenty of storage as well. Into the shower now, so it seems like all caravans have that now, which is that little metal gizmo that comes down so that you can hang your dry coats and all that sort of stuff from, so I do like that. And then a really big shower as well, plenty of space, more storage there as well. So I think from when we've spoke about caravans and stuff like that before, storage has always been a massive thing. So I'm going to put a link up to a video where we talk about storage in a lot of detail in a minute. So something that I moan about quite a bit, but I speak about a lot, is we've got this big vanity mirror here, which is fantastic. Loads of storage space in there, more underneath as that closes. Now what is brilliant to see is an electric socket. So you might think that's a dead basic thing, but on our caravan we don't have a electric socket in our bathroom or where our mirror is. So for drying hair and all that sort of stuff, it's really difficult. So it looks like on all the caravans now that we see, there's always a power point by the mirror, which is good for drying your hair and all that sort of stuff. And there's loads more storage under the bed. Sorry, not under the bed, under here. Let's have a quick look under the bed now. Under the bed, lots of storage under there for whatever you need. You've also got some access to the inside under the bed storage from outside of the van as well, which is dead handy. Now, in regards to privacy from the bedroom to the front of the van, it's another one of these sort of blinds that fold across, which are a bit of a pet hate of mine really, because it offers no privacy whatsoever. It's just sort of like a bit of a material here, so that annoys me off on all caravans. But apart from that, there's not much to dislike about this van at all. One thing that I do love about the Swifts is this massive window that they've got here. So different to the Bailey, which goes straight up, this goes straight across the van. And then next to that, you've got this massive roof light as well. So there's loads and loads of natural light on top of what is already a really bright van. So to summarise then, the Conqueror 580 is, I would go as far as to say it's my favourite Swift single axle caravan. Especially this year's model. I love the greys, I love the silver, all the interior is really nice. I like the white of the unit doors as well, that makes it even brighter. The bathroom's brilliant. The daytime nighttime bed is one of those things, but ultimately if you're touring in a caravan and you don't want a big massive double axle caravan and you're looking for something that's quite nimble, you know, these Conquerors are absolutely amazing. So the OnlyVans score out of 10 for this van is 8.9.